Hello folks, Anime Brian returning to upload another preview from my Super Mario Bros. X episode, Legacy of the Stars. I just got done recording my Mushroom Village preview, and now it's time to move on to the next level. And that level is Toad's Jumping Hijinks. Wall. Alrighty then, let's get this one started. As you can plainly see, you need to play as Toad for this one. We Toads can double jump when we have tails, but the double jump is greater if you're holding a propeller block. The key is to bump your head on some blocks on the first jump and float forward until you need to do the second jump. Also, in order to get the star at the end of the level, you need to find all 5 star coins. You'll need to look high and low to find them all. Good luck. And he's not kidding. Now this level is very generous. Even after you hit a power-up block, even if it just gave you a mushroom, they will start generating leaves. That's because this level heavily relies on his ability to double jump. Now, his double jump isn't really all that impressive on its own. It can be really helpful in certain situations. But the real shining point is when you have your hands on a propeller block. Because then that double jump is worth something. Like, you can do some nifty shit with it. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the propeller block, what this does is, anyone remember Mario 1, where there were Game Genie codes that gave you something called moon gravity? Yeah, that's basically what the propeller block does. Moon gravity. And if you hold the jump button on your way down, you can slowly descend too. And you saw with Toad, that means you get more out of each jump. Look at that. How's that for a double jump? Zero, eat your heart out. His double jump is better. Now look at that. You see how that's set up, right? No character is getting through that shit. No. But watch this. Oh, look at that. Look how tricky that was. That's a Toad exclusive maneuver. See? Toad is worth something. Another power-up block, and another leaf generator. And of course, the level is kind of real to these fuckers. You want some of this? Bring it on! Give Toad a propeller block and a tail, and this dude can do some really nice-ass maneuvering. Ooh, look what I found. Huh. Second star coin. Hey, look at that, midpoint. Oh yeah, and I don't have to worry about the coin spilling because apparently his character blocking, even when it's hollowed out, prevents NPCs from passing through it. And of course another leaf and another propeller block because this is a midpoint. So if you die, you restart here. What's ironic is you can also backtrack because when you hit checkpoint, it does not save your dragon coins. So if you need to backtrack, you can do this. Let's jump, hit that, and then do that, and ta-da, I'm back on the other side. Money! My money! What do you think you're doing? I'm taking your money, bitch. That's what I'm doing. And props to anyone who gets that reference, too. Alright, and now I gotta do that jump again. There we go. Now you just gotta deal with these fuckers. Oh, I lost my leaf. That's not good. See, once you get hit and you don't have the leaf, you can't double jump anymore. So that means you have to be very careful. Or just be bouncing off these fuckers. I believe there's a path below me. You ain't got shit. You die. Money, 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 money. No! My money! Make it rain, Pablo! Make it rain! Unfortunately, no leaf. I've got someone trying to snipe me. That's not very nice. Great. Let's let that pass by. Oh, you sneaky bastard. Ooh, that was close. Can I make it? Please, my kingdom for a power-up. Man, look at that, I got one. Too bad it won't buy you any power-ups. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And you're trying to snipe me again. Alright, got another leaf. That's okay. Leaf generator. As you can't keep a good toad down. Oh, die, bastard. Alrighty then. Let's do a little backtracking. Because I'm missing stuff. Damn, he can go far. That's hilarious. And that's on one jump, and he can still do another. Okay, that's about as far as I can backtrack from there. Okay, the mountain. He did say I had to search high and low, so... Okay, let's not screw that up this time. Hey, look at that. Now that's something most people can't reach. But Toad can. And no, folks, you can't take a shortcut through the pipe. And sure enough, here's another one. The slow descent to death. Or is it? Nope, couldn't quite make it. But he has double jump, so it's okay. Hey, look at that, more money. My money. And here we go again. Come at me, bro. You what, mate? Swear to me, mom, I wreck you in the face. And ta-da! Because I got all 5 star coins, I got me the star. Ta-da! Done! Well, that took less time than it took for the Mushroom Village. How about that? And so that's Toad's Jumping Hijinks. Since there's plenty of time left in the video, I think it's time to move on to the Toad houses. Now, since the Mushroom Village acts as the World 1 Toad house, that's already been taken care of, so We'll start with the World 2 Toad House. Now, with the Toad Houses, not only did I not Starlock them because I couldn't in testing, but the NPC dialogue is not there, so it's not fully complete. And the reason why is because I figured like some of the secret exits and stars hidden in the game are going to be so difficult to find in some cases. I believe that on top of getting a power-up in a Toad House, you should be allowed to be given information from these NPCs to really make it worth your while to come to the Toad House. See, it's hot in here, so they have to run a lot of fans. Hey, look, they're growing cactus and... Huh. They grow a big cactus here. Here's a fire flower. You got a mushroom block here and a cactus growing out of there, but that vase is empty. Seems kind of suspicious. It's so suspicious, I believe I should hit it with something. We saw how the vase worked in Mushroom Village. Maybe we should try that theory here. Although it is tricky to hit, isn't it? I will throw you to the ends of the earth. No. There we go. Hey, look at that. A yellow Yoshi popped out of it. Now he can stomp. So yeah, these NPCs would basically give you clues about certain stars and secret exits. Like where to look and stuff. However, since I haven't really developed most of the levels for this world yet, I kept them blank. And for the most part, most of them will be blank because I have yet to determine the design of levels. And so once I'm done with all the levels and I find out which stars and secret exits are so hard that the player needs help to find them, then I'll have the NPC give the player a clue on those things. And that way, you'll be able to find some stuff. But anyway, that's the World 2 Toad House. Time to move on to World 3. Moles. They're plotting against me. See, World 1 is Mushroom Kingdom, so it's all mushroom themed. World 2 is Dry Desert, so you had the Desert Mushroom House. World 3 is Mole Mountain, which means it's mostly hopping around on mountains and going through caves. So the Mushroom House in this one is themed to be underground. See? Even the Cave Mushroom House, or it kind of looks like a chocolate mushroom. Hey, look, a construction worker. But he can't talk. Well, I got a brown Yoshi. And yes, the purple Yoshi that ground pounds, well, I've resprayed him to brown to match his theme. Because his specialty is the ground pound, which can help you dig through rocks. For example, you got a toad that, like a mining toad, and you got another construction worker, and a guy with a pickaxe who's not swinging it. Hey, look, some rocks. And there's no bombs to clear them. Gee, how will I ever get down there and free those moles? I know. Nyeh. Hey, look at that. The brown Yoshi can dig. That's going to be one of the major themes in World 3. The whole point of unlocking the Toad House and getting brown Yoshi is so you can use him to dig through stuff. Especially when you don't have access to bombs. See how useful he is? Hey, look at that. There's two moles. They would say something, but, well, we haven't gotten that far yet. That makes quite a few NPCs in this one. And I took their springboard. So there's those two. And these three. That makes 5 NPCs. If you count the manager in the Toad House, that makes 6. So there's quite a few clues to be had here. Now, the real reason. Get a springboard. Hey, look at that. Now I'm up here. Ground pound the vase and it gave me a 1-up. Hey, look at that. It generates fire flowers. Cool. So it gave me a brown Yoshi and power-ups. And 6 NPCs to give you tips on stuff. And that's the World 3 Toad House. Next is World 4. World 4 is Giganto Jungle, which basically means Land of Giants, basically. In fact, that's actually the name of the first level in World 4 is Land of Giants. And ironically enough, Iggy Koopa is the main boss for that world. It's like a Mario 3 rehash. So anyway, we're here in the forest. Here's an explorer who doesn't say anything. Hey, look, a leaf fell out of the tree. And that is one big-ass mushroom house. But then again, it is Giganto Jungle. So it makes sense that the mushroom house is big. Probably fits a lot of people in there. Hey, look. Tribal toads, who also don't say anything. Oh. The mushroom house is bigger, too. And so is its resident. Damn, he's big. He's so big, he's using tables for chairs. And that's a nice table you got there. And look, it's one I can actually stand on. Unlike these ones. Look, it's even got a giant light fixture. Got giant leaves. Giant vases. And I don't have to hit them. They have vines growing at them already. Giant 1-up. But it's only worth 1 1-up, not many. And look, he provided me with a green Yoshi. And no, it's not a giant Yoshi because you can't make him giant. And so that's it for the World 4 Toad House. Yeah, I tried to make the leaves giant too because there was a tile set for it. But the problem is that when you try to fit a leaf in your item box, that same sprite is up there. And when it's giant, it kind of comes out of the item box. So it's like, that wasn't a viable option. Anyway, moving on to the World 5 Toad House. Ooh, pretty snow. It's snowing, it's snowing. Hey, look at that, there's a snowman. Freezing water. Let's go for a swim. It's a flurry. And he's got something to say. Or does he? Ooh, pretty. Such pretty ice blocks. They're almost polished to a mirror-like shine. Nice pictures. Unfortunately, they don't say anything. But they do offer me an ice flower. And an ice Yoshi. Obviously, they're using torches to keep themselves warm. It's a shame there isn't an igloo mushroom house. That would look pretty awesome. And he slides right on out of there. And so that's the World 5 Toad House. And now let's move on to World 6. Ooh, we're really high in the sky in this one. The toad house is way up there. Hey, look, Lakitu's helping out. He's throwing springboards. I think I'll take one of those in here. Well, check this guy out. The Tanuki suit is amazing. Not only can you fly, but you can turn into an invulnerable statue as well. You mean like your friend here? Some of the benefits of the statue form is the ability to stomp on enemies you normally couldn't. Even more interesting is the ability to see invisible stone blocks in some places. Really, you don't say. He's all bouncing on his head. The truth is, I actually wanted to make it where if you talk to the one bouncing here, I was going to make him fly. And I was going to have it where after you talk to him, he turns into that statue. And then after you talk to the statue, he then turns back to that form. But with layer movement control and shit, I couldn't get the position right. So in the end, I couldn't get it to work. But maybe I'll work something out. Maybe I should set that guy to not move. Yeah, maybe that will make it look better. So I still might make it where he just turns into one form after another. And make him alternate between the suit and the statue. Anyway, let's use the springboard that Lakitu provided for me. And get me a Tanuki suit. Hey, look at that, I'm a statue too. And we'll go up here. Hey, a propeller block. I was hoping for a blue Yoshi. Oh, I can jump very high with this. But hey, look. Lakitu assists with springboards. Well, I'll be damned. There's something up here. I wonder how high this goes. Huh. If you're looking for my shoe, go to a place that's nothing but air. Then try to fly as high as you possibly can. There you'll find a secret exit that leads to a place that'll let you ride one. You won't be able to take it with you, though. Interesting. Hey, look, an angel toad. Or a flying toad. I forgot angels have halos. He doesn't. And of course he doesn't say anything. And look at this. A blue Yoshi. Sweet. Yay, now I can fly. That's right, Lakitu. You just keep throwing those springboards. Maybe someday you can build a tower with them. Yeah, actually, I've done that before. When I was testing it, and I'll show you. Imagine a tower of springboards going from about here and just stretching all the way up through here. Like, I actually sat there and just let him keep throwing them and shit, and it's like he just built literally a tower of springboards. It was hilarious. And once you jump into him, you didn't have to jump anymore because it automatically sprang you up, and you can just run right through the springs. I would test it, but it takes a long time and stuff, so. But anyway. Oh, I see I fucked up. I was supposed to have, off-screen exit supposed to be set to on. That way, you can leave whenever you want. So anyway, that's the World 6 Toad House. On to World 7. Now, World 7 is Volcanic Lava Land. And it does have a few underground parts, too. Although, judging by this, you'd think you're already in hell. I should also mind you, the level you have to beat in order to get here is, in fact, my Turbo Tunnel and Volkmeyer's Inferno level. The one that pays homage to the Battletoads. Yeah, you go through the Turbo Tunnel, and this is where you wind up. Fire, fire, burn. Hey, look at that. It's a fire guy who doesn't say anything. It also uses the same music as Fry Guy's Inferno, or Fry Guy's Volcano. It's a fire-roasted toad house. Fire! Lots and lots of fire! Oh God! Oh wait, there's a fire flower. No! Wait. Huh, it's harmless. Hey, wait, those are harmless too. Oh, look, this one talks. It is said that the secret entrance to hell can be found in the lowest depths of Fry Guy's Volcano, which is a level I've already previewed. However, only a explosive princess wearing a crimson shoe can find and open the way. I can provide the shoe, but you're on your own regarding explosives. See, when I previewed Fry Guy's Volcano, there was a certain aspect I did not show in the preview. The secret exit. Yeah, Fry Guy's Volcano has a secret exit that takes you to the second secret level, which is to hell and back again. Yeah, that's what it's called. To hell and back again. And it's like a really hardcore level. In order to get to it, you need the Potaboo shoe here. You can't reach it without it. But he also basically just described a couple of our circumstances of how to get to it. This secret exit is one of the hardest ones to get in the game because of the specific requirements. And so there's no way the player is going to guess this without somebody telling them. So I had to make this guy tell you how to get to it. That's where I got the idea that the NPCs here, the toads and the toad houses, should give you information on some of the really harder secret exits in Stars. So we got lava down here, and there's statues now just firing shots across. You got a lava lotus that can't be stomped. And the Potaboo shoe can snuff out not only statue fire, it can also snuff out lava lotus fire as well. Yeah, nothing special up in these shelves. Just statues that apparently are friendly. And they can freely turn too. I may have to put a stop to that. But yep, this is the World 7 Toad House. Look, even their steel blocks are red. It truly is fire. Fire burn. Next, World 8 Toad House. Now, World 8 is Land of the Dead. It's an entire world that's like an underworld that's completely dedicated to, you know, horror and undead and ghosts and stuff. Which means this is where the ghost houses are going to be. There's at least 3 of them. And look at that, there's even fog. Tombstones and... Hey, look, a dry bones. Who doesn't say anything. Oh, a skull. Oh, it's a block. You can carry it. Here, have a skull. You can use another one. Yeah, look at that. You throw a block in their place and they move a bit. Wow. This is your typical haunted house. You got a ghost toad, a skeletal toad, a bat toad, and even a Dracula toad. Hey, look, they're offering a hammer suit. But I can't get up there. And 3 at moon. Yay. But I can't get up there. Maybe this has something to do with it. No. Nope, still can't get up there. Maybe if I put it on the edge and get a running start. No. Ah, phooey. Hey, look at that. A chain chomp. And if it works for that... Hey, look at that. It works for that too. And it moved them. Sweet, got a 3 up. And a hammer suit. I think I'll take your skull block and go now. See ya. And that's it for the World 8 Toad House. Next is the World 9 Toad House. Now, World 9 is the Star World. And while some people may think, oh, you got a Star World, so that's a special world, right? You know, it's post-game. No. In my game, World 9, the Star World, is actually the last main game world. This is where you're going to eventually fight the final boss of the game. Only the special world is actually considered post-game. Although, that's if you can even call it post-game. It's more like a continuation. So pretty. Checking to make sure the off-screen works. Star fireworks, and it's even surrounded by stars. Even the stars in the background are dancing to a beat. And there's even star-themed blocks I'm on. Sweet rave party! That's what it is. It's a rave party. God, how many stars are on this screen? Holy. Hey, look at that. Black Yoshi. And a star block. There's a Starman from the Kirby games. And a Star Toad, which I had requested on the Super Mario Bros. X forums. I forgot the name of the guy who provided it for me, but if you're watching this, thank you. Because I looked through all my resources and I could not find a star-themed Toad. But he managed to pull it off pretty quickly. So once again, we have these NPCs that haven't said anything yet. Now, unlike the other mushroom houses, you have a full array of all the different power-ups. So if you want a fire flower, there's that. If you want an ice flower, there's that. If you want a hammer suit or a tanuki suit. And of course, this is my sweet combo. Hammer suit with a tanuki in reserve and a black Yoshi. But yep, this is the Star World Toad House. Hey, look at that, there's a moon. Hey, look, another one. Sweet. The World 8 Toad House provide 1, that's 3 1-ups. This one provides 2 in the sky. It has such catchy music, too. For those of you wondering, that's the Star Maze theme from Super Mario Land 2. It's a remix, of course. Sweet rave party! And I'm just moon flying out of there. And so that's the World 9 Toad House. One last one to show off is the World 10 Toad House. The Toad House for the Special World. Ooh, pretty. It's cosmic themed. It's also one screen. Oh, that works. Hey, look, there's a moon up there too. It's a cosmic moon. Me want badly. Oh, wow. What a nice view. You can still see the background even inside of his toad house. He must have took out the back wall. And yet, despite that, there's a picture just hanging in midair. And he doesn't say anything. Cosmic Toad just stares deeply into your soul. Now, this is a straight up like textbook power-up vault. Takes about 90 stars to be able to gain access to this one. That's basically 90%. But if you manage to get that many, ta-da, you can have anything you could ever dream of, including Lakitu's shoe. And a hammer suit. And a stopwatch if you want. You only get one stopwatch though. And if you don't like the Lakitu shoe, there's the Podoboo shoe down there. And there's even the Black Yoshi, in case you want that over a shoe. The benefits of a Yoshi is he can eat enemies, but he does not have infinite flight. Also, if you get hit, at least Black Yoshi will keep running, as long as he doesn't fall into a pit, which means you can recover him. But if you're in any type of shoe and you get hit, that shoe is gone. You can't recover it. And so it's like you can't take another hit after that or anything and you lose the shoe. Where a Yoshi, you can get back on and recover. So that's some of the pros and cons you have to think about whether you want to get into a flying shoe or a Black Yoshi. Mind you, Black Yoshi can also spit fireballs, but it's one per swallowed item. And you can't turn everything into fireballs. Some things get spat out as is, like mushroom blocks and stuff. The brown Yoshi is now provided here because he has a unique ability to ground pound. This may come in handy in certain levels. Now, there's also the other unique Yoshis is that the Black Yoshi makes the green, blue, yellow, and red ones redundant. The green Yoshi is completely redundant regard to any other Yoshi because he has no special powers. And blue, yellow, and red Yoshi's abilities are all built into the black one, so when you have access to him, those ones are obsolete too. Aside from the purple Yoshi, which I've resprayed brown, the only other two unique Yoshis are the Veggie Yoshi, which is the pink one. Yeah, pink. The ground pound one's purple. The pink Veggie spitting Yoshi, and then there's the Ice Yoshi. Now, they technically are similar, but their abilities are not all that useful. At least, probably not in this game. And so, I didn't include them because, yeah, they're just not that useful. He's useful for flying, stomping, and spitting. And he's useful for digging. See? Even funnier if you give him a yellow shell, because then he does the puff cloud thing on top of breaking stuff. Although, I don't know, maybe that acts as the yellow Yoshi too. Which means, I guess he also makes the yellow one redundant, if that works. And maybe it does. And he doesn't require a shell, by the way. He's also the only Yoshi who can perform his special ability without something in his mouth. That's a pretty nifty feature too. But anyway, anything you could ever want is here. And you just need 90 stars to unlock it. Yeah, got a 3-up. Huh. It reappeared. It's on a generator. I can take as many as I want. That's right, folks. If you ever wanted to max out your lives, now's the chance. Mind you, though, this is World 10 Toad House. You've got most of the game completed. If you ever feel like you're raging because you're losing too many lives and dying too many times and stuff, and you're like, oh, I used to have max lives, what happened? Well, by the time you make it here, you can just keep sitting here and keep grabbing this thing until you max out your lives. And that's ironic because I'm pretty generous with the star coins too. And the star coins can help you earn 1-ups as well. Because anything after the 5th star coin adds a 2-up, a 3-up, and then a 5-up like you saw in the Mushroom Dome in the Mushroom Village. Yeah, in that one, there was 9 star coins before you got the star. 9 star coins. Subtract the first 4 for points, and you got a 1-up, a 2-up, a 3-up. Wait, am I counting that right? The 5th one's a 1-up. No, okay, that's right. I'm trying to count 10 when there's only 9. So minus 4, that leaves the last 5 as a 1-up, a 2-up, a 3-up, and 2 5-ups. The 2 5-ups add up to 10. The 1, 2, and 3 add up to 6. That's 16 lives you get if you manage to get the star, or at least the last star coin. 16 lives. And that's not even including the 1-ups you can get for stomping enemies in that arena. So yeah, this game, I'm pretty generous with the lives. Even I think in Fry Guy's Volcano, I think I add like at least like 7 or 8 star coins. Because that's kind of a hard level. So it's like, if in really difficult levels, I'll add extra star coins so you can earn more 1-ups. If you're literally having trouble like with a level and keep dying. And remember, like you saw in Toad's Jumping Hijinks, sometimes you have to collect all the star coins just to get the star to appear. In those cases, I usually try not to add more than 5 star coins, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, sometimes you have to find all 5 star coins to make a star appear. In some levels, I'll also do red coin challenges where you have to find 8 red coins in order to make a star appear as well. I'll do a few of them, and I'll try not to make them repetitive like and annoying. But, you know, you should be able to work for it. Because if you want to get all the stars in the game, if you're a real hardcore completionist like I am, which is what this game is kind of based for, then yeah, you'll make the effort, get all the stars. Let's see if we can get all 100. But anyway, that's enough babbling, and that's World 10 Toad House. And that's all the previews I have. I'm working on another level right now called Star Palace. It's the Fortress mini-boss level for World 9, the Star World. And cool thing is it's Star Palace, so it's like it's Zelda themed. Watch, I'll kind of show you what it is. I don't have too much of it done because I had to do a lot of respriting. But that's just to give you an idea. Yeah, I had to do some recoloring and stuff with the background, but yeah, it came out pretty nice. This one's going to be based on like the whole Great Palace theme. And of course, you'll be forced to play as Link in order to go through this one. Because, you know, Link, you got to show Link some love too. And there's only a few levels that are like entirely based on him. Because another level I have is the one called Skyward Sword, or Skyward Tower. Skyward Tower is the very first level in World 6, which is Nimbus Land, the Sky World. And so, yeah, I forgot to mention the other world names too. World 5 is, I think it's Frigid Iceland. Yeah, that's it. World 6 is Nimbus Land. World 7 is Volcanic Lava Land. World 8 is Land of the Dead. World 9 is Star World. And World 10 is the Special World. But yep, this is going to be the mini-boss fortress level for the Star World. And because it's so late in the game, I'm not holding back on this level. This level is going to feel like a end-of-the-world castle level. Even though it's only really a mini-boss level. Who am I going to have as the boss? Like I tell you, I don't give away spoilers. At least not that far. You'll just have to see. I'll give you a clue though. You're playing as Link. You're going to be fighting against someone who also carries a sword. And no, it's not Dark Link. I really wanted to go with that idea, but I had really somebody else in mind. So it's going to be somebody else. It won't be Dark or Shadow Link though, but it is someone who carries a sword and a shield, and he's like the most powerful knight in the entire galaxy. That's all the hint I'm going to give you. Anyway, that's it for this preview, and I hope you're looking forward to seeing more of my previews, because the next one will be this area completed, and this is going to be a pretty big level. So I hope you're looking forward to it, and I hope you're looking forward to more of my projects. And for those who are wondering, I am still, I'm putting on hiatus for the time being, but I am still continuing my work with my Dragon Quest remake. I still have NPC work to do on my end, but I also have to wait for some of my plugin requests to actually be fulfilled, because there's certain aspects in the game that won't function right until I get certain plugins. And so I put in a bunch of help requests to get some plugins to make things work right. And I guess my project took about 1 or 2 steps back because I'm having problems with some of the plugins I already have. So yeah, it's still in the works. It's on hiatus until I get more progress done with the plugins, because that's the part where it's out of my control. Because I don't know how to script in JavaScript, and I have to wait on others to do it for me. So until that part is covered, I'm putting on hiatus. But I haven't given up on it though. It's not going to be an unfinished project. If I wait long enough, I'll probably just say screw it and I'll just improvise. But anyway, that's enough out of me, and I hope we'll see you next video.